Okay, welcome to today's Outlook. Let's see what we can achieve today. If you have any analysis for me to check on, you can just um, drop that on the comment section. You can drop it on the comment
Welcome
section.
to
Okay.
today's Outlook. Let's see what we can achieve today.
Okay, so this is a trade I entered during the New York section. I've also explained quite a number of things. Sometimes, some of the mistake we do as forex trader is we just get into trade without knowing the right section to get in. For example, this is Euro JPY. I started buying Euro JPY and GBP JPY this morning around, that should be around what time? That should be around 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. That was when because we analyzed it yesterday during um, the market outlook. That was when we analyzed it, and I saw opportunity to come in by 9 o'clock today. So normally I was tracking it over the midnight also to be able to see if there's any opportunity on, because I have JPY and the JPY is an Asian section. So I saw that JPY was not moving, so I went back to sleep. Then I have the other section also, which is New York, London section, to be able to see okay what is happening during the London section, and then I was able to. We did analysis yesterday, like I said, and I look for entry. If you remember what I said, let me go to GBP JPY. GBP JPY, that was when I said that I will be looking for opportunity to buy around this level when I did the counting of the Elliott wave theory. And here we find ourselves now. It's as simple as that, okay? So when you have a markup of area of interest, one of the things you should do is to also look at it from the perspective of sections, okay? So if you have any analysis for me to go into to check ahead of New York section, just let me know, okay? Just let me know. So this is a good example of one of the things I've said earlier. So this was where price was yesterday, and then we allow price to retrace downward to where it is today, and we are good to go. We are good to go. I'm expecting members of the trading room to also join uh, now. So if there's any opportunity we can have before the day runs out. So if you have any analysis you want me to look into, please don't hesitate to just tell me on the comment section. I will be with you. Okay, so if there's any analysis you want me to look for, just mention it. Mention the name of the comment section. Then we are good to go. Okay, we are good to go. Any analysis, drop it on the comment section. Any analysis, go. Mr. Isaac, you are welcome. How are you doing? Are you on this trade?
No, sir. No, sir. I went out before I got back. It's already around 61 pips.
161 pips. Are you kidding me?
No, 61 pips. You already around 61
61
pips.
pips. But it
I
gave
like I
us,
told you.
yeah,
Yeah.
like an hour ago, it also gave us another entry.
Oh,
Yeah, an hour ago, it gave us another
that's what
entry.
I'm saying now. And that's what I'm saying now. He gave us another entry.
Yeah, so and I took advantage of the that entry, and now it's now back to 61 pips. That's one thing about trading. Understanding your dynamism about all of these things helps a lot. Okay, so I have someone requesting for us to look at USD JPY. USD JPY. I'm expecting USD JPY to consolidate for some times now, uh, because we are not having strength on JPY, and you can see the last day of last week. You can see what it did. So there's possibility that USD JPY might come back to test this level. Okay, we can see following this trend line. Okay, anything can happen, by the way. So if you are not in here, I did call out this trade. Though that was last week, I guess, around this level when I was explaining demand and supply, and I said this is what a supply level, and you can see that now. So now that price already around the demand level, we are going to stay away from. That's where we're supposed to be. If you are still holding, you should be taking your take profit here and be looking for opportunity to buy again. Okay, it's as simple as that. Opportunity to buy again. So on USD JPY, I know quite a number of people, they were buying. I saw it that some people were buying. But if you understand structure very well, you understand your level very well, you won't just jump into any trade. You will let price to give you the right entry before you get in. I don't know if my network is lagging. Can you hear me, please? Those are on YouTube. Can you hear me? And can you see my screen? Also, I believe my words is matching up with uh, the graphics. So, Mr. Harris, is there any analysis you are looking for ahead of the Asian London's New York section rather?
Not really, sir. Not really, sir. I'm just waiting to see what GPP AUD will do. That is
GBP.
G GBP AUD. Yes.
Okay, I think we did analysis on it yesterday, right? UP AUD.
Yes, yes, we did.
Okay, so let's look into that. Let's look into that. GBP AUD. What was our bias? Yeah. Also, I think I'm expecting price to say anything that is going to do here. Yeah, I'm expecting any price to give us anything it's going to do here. So although it's already giving us confirmation to buy, but for me, I'm still skeptical about it. That's why I'm not in. I want one of the things. Okay, thank you, Victoria. One of the things I think that I've done so well. Okay, thank you. One of the things I've done so well is that I always love to uh, look at price at a big view. Now, where price is here now is coming from a divergence. There's a divergence here. If you can see what I'm showing you here, there's a divergence here. And if with this divergence now, I can't be looking for a buy opportunity. Do you get what I'm saying, Mr. Hayes? I can't be looking for a buy opportunity because look at this place now is the middle of a level. We have the low, we have the high, and then the middle. I don't know, maybe I get what I'm trying to say here.
Yes, sir.
Aha. So I don't want to always do that. What I would do is if price break this high, though I'm expecting a buy to this level. Okay. So if price break this buy, I'm now going to be convinced enough to be able to go in and then buy. So I do all my possible move, all my best not to just get into an impulsive move. And how do you do that? When you if you give yourself some set of rules, you'll be able to get those things. We can see that Euro JPY is already retracing a little, but I just believe that those are retracement. That's retracement. Anything can happen. That's retracement. Anything can happen. We still look for good entries, right? We look for good entries. So that's that on AUD, Euro AUD. Let's look for uh, entry after that breakout. And then if price eventually come to this area, if it breaks out, we look for sell opportunity. Because with what price is doing here also, price can do any other thing. So I've already explained that of GBP, USD JPY. I think Adedamola was asking that, and I've explained JPY already. So if you have any other pair, just drop it on the comment section. I will go towards that. So this week, let's look at USD. Of course, any USD pair should. Let's go to DXY first and see what is possible move for DXY. DXY, one of the things that you should know by now is that price always chase liquidity, or some people call it volume, while some people also call it momentum, anything you want to call it, right? Now, when price is leaving this liquidity area, the next liquidity area that is likely that price is going to go is here. Okay, so why we are going to come across quite a number of barriers, and we can see that here. Okay, so if price break this barrier, it's clearly coming here. So, and then if you have this kind of movement, especially for the last week, we shouldn't be expecting much this week until price give us otherwise. Price can pull back. If it pulls back, we have a better entry. But if it does not pull back, then what do? We continue with what we are looking for. Okay, so if it pulls back to area like here, area like this section. Okay, area like this section. If it pull back to this area, definitely we can look for another opportunity to sell. But if it breaks this automatically, we go straight. Okay, so with this now, I'm going to look at USD CAD because I've just explained what DXY is. I'm expecting DXY to continue selling. So obviously USD CAD should if DXY is USD DXY, if DXY is selling, that means USD card should also sell. But there's no volume with card. That's the issue with that. Now there's no volume with card also. So instead of me trading card, do you know what the best thing I would trade? I would trade USD CHF, right? And that was what I did last week. Instead of me trading card, because card, I discovered that card 2 is weak. Okay, card 2 doesn't have enough momentum. Then I decided to, but I will still go to it and see what we have here. Okay, so this is it. I've marked up my levels. I've seen where price is coming from. I'm seeing where price is likely going to come to this year. November last year, price broke this area. Okay, we bought from this area upward, and then we expect price to pull back from this area, but price still kept on going up to give us this high, right? Then what are we expecting now? We can see last week candlestick giving us a confirmation to start selling, right? Because that level, some people, some ICT guys will trade that and call that a fair value gap, order block, or Fibonacci retracement level, anything you want to use. Okay, so if price pull back to this level, there's possibility I can look for entry. If price pull back to this level, I can look for entry. This is an obvious level, and which is a supply level also. I have a supply level here. If I switch to lower time frame, I will see the supply much more better. You can see now, and this is also what some traders call fail to return and first time visit we have here already. Okay, and around this level already, price might also give us entry around here. So anyone I want to use, I have predefined my entry. That is the major thing. You have seen a particular analysis, then go and predefine your entry. That is key, and this is what people don't do. Okay, predefine your entry. If price come to this region, this is what I'm going to do, and that was what we did on USD JPY, and then it gave us a good entry, and we had quite a good number of profit on it. Though it's still retracing now, hopefully we are still going to see another entry on it. So I believe with what I've said so far, we've looked at USD card already. So this is my pre-planned. Either it get me entry here or get me entry here. I can see that there's another supply area here. So based on this supply area, I might be expecting price to what? To give me a reversal, and then I get in. But I'm waiting, looking for candlestick momentum. Okay, looking for candlestick momentum, and then I'm going to get in. If I'm not seeing a clear strong bearish candlestick momentum, I might not be able to get in here. So okay, so don't chase price. Let price come to your comfort zone. Let price come to your what? Your comfort zone, which is what people call area of interest and all of that. Okay, so if there's any other pair you want me to look into, let me know. Mr. Gabriel, are you on GBP For those on the YouTube, you can please give this video a like so that other people will also be able to join. Mr. Gabriel, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, boss.
Are you on GBP?
It just logged me out. My break even.
So fast.
I've entered before and it was in loss. I log out there.
Okay, so you decided to
You
just
enter
break
when you say
even.
you should. I don't want to minimize my loss on there.
That's not bad. Okay, so it's just because you did not wait for that pre-planned what's it called, pre-planned entry that we said yesterday. Okay, probably if you have waited for that pre-planned entry, it will have been a better entry for you. Okay, so any other pair you want us to look into? Let's look at any other pair. So we have looked at, for me, I'm still expecting USD card to fall, and all the USD GBP, I'm expecting them to buy. Now, like I said yesterday during the market outlook, that if price, we might be gracious enough for us that price will come back to that level, which if not. So if you are a day trader, this is what you should do. You can see you're supposed to have gotten here, and if you're not in here already, this is what you should do. Let price break this level, an obvious candlestick break out, and a retest of it. At least you should be able to pick from here 70 pips, 77 pips, and then your stop loss should be around here. Okay, around, let me say, just give it breaking at 30 pips, then that will be 1 to 2 point something, or 1 to 3, and which is not bad. But to wait for a clear breakout, don't jump in here, because price can come here and then decide to what, start falling from that region again. Okay, don't let price come to your area of interest, like some people will call it. Okay, area of interest, and that is what is going to help you to be ahead of lot of people. It will help you to be ahead of lot of people. Okay, so that's that. So same thing will apply definitely to euro, usd, aud usd. I think someone did I saw analysis on aud usd recently, and then I don't know the time frame the person did that. Okay, but for me, let's see, it's gonna come up. There's no doubt it's going to come up. Okay, one thing that about trading that is difficult is only entry. It's only entry that is difficult. Every other thing is your buyers. If you get your buyers right, you are good to go. So, and then you have to be dynamic also with your trading approach. If price is doing something else, you also be prepared for you to what, to understand what price is doing. To understand what price is doing. Any question, please? Any question? Any other thing you want me to talk about? I think, and any other peer you want us to look out for. If there's any peer, let me know. I will be here to guide you through. Any peer, any peer, any peer. Is there anyone trading gold here?
Nobody, but if you're entry day now,
See this man. They look for
I
if
will you
So
JP1.
let's see look at gold, but to me, what I'm seeing in gold is going sideways, sha. But let's just look at
it's
it,
so
sir.
obvious.
That's strange.
It's so obvious. That's what I'm seeing now too. It's so obvious now. It's so obvious that it's sideways. And if you understand the way price behaves most of the time, now this sideways is not on a key level, right? This sideways is not on a key level. And then what should you do? Either you, what I can do again is to mark up my demand area. eh, if price tap into this level, at least this area, I will wait enough for price to tap into this area, then I can buy. I will have a small stop loss, right? Then price can now go up from here, because this, whenever you see, this is a continuation pattern. For those of you that trade chart patterns, right, it's a continuation pattern. Okay, so whenever you have you just trying to make, there's indecision yet in the market, and if you go to higher time frames, you'll be seeing dojis, series of candlestick that is indecision. You can see, let me go to last week. You see that last week will not give us, okay, last week was bullish actually. So it was within days, about 1 2 1 2 3, so around 3 days that region has been coming up. So then I might be anticipating for price to buy to the upper side. That's what I will do more, but I will wait for price to come to that my area of interest. Okay, so always have an area of interest. It's always best. For scalpers, for those that know how to scalp very well, immediately price tap into this, they know how to get it in within a lower time frame. You know how to do that on the lower time frame. But for me, I don't do that. So, and for us that we are still holding GBP JPY and AUD Euro JPY, if price is giving us anything otherwise, we might try to leave. Okay, but I'm still monitoring. I'm still monitoring that. If price wants to play us, we to play price. It's as simple as that. But I believe this is already giving me confirmation. It's just a retracement. Okay, I believe this is also that price is going to go up massively from here. That's my belief. It's going to go up massively, massively, no doubt. Okay, so that's my bias on gold also. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We shouldn't be forcing peer. Okay, don't let us force it. Let's look at, okay, said YouTube is out. YouTube is still on. Gold. Yes, we are still on gold. So, Mr. Idosu said gold. So I think that's what we have on gold currently. Right? It's as simple as that. You don't need to begin to, you having, when I want to I want to go into entries. Let me give you one thing. I use three things as my entry. Hmm? The first one is I use supply and demand as my entry, which is a very accurate entry. This is one of the things I use here. You can see my entry here. Okay, very smart entry, and then we begin to take the price upward. That's one. I use that. Second thing I use as my entry is Elliott wave entries. Okay, after doing all the countings, especially patterns of Elliott wave, there are some patterns of Elliott waves that are good. Triangles, rising wedge, falling wedge. I said rising wedge. That's not Eddie diagonals. What was it called again? Eddie diagonal. Leading diagonal. Okay, so some of those things, zigzag patterns and all of those things, are things that I use as my entry. That's the second one. Now the third one is breakout and retest, but breakout and retest is the sweetest among all of them. Okay, so that's what I want to say now. So you two should try to come up with a particular entry, what is it called, model. Sit down and then come up with a what entry model. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. Okay, so Ekene is saying that we should look at BTC USD. The man likes BTC a lot. What happens on BTC is what I told you that is going to happen on BTC is what is happening now, right? So that was what happened actually. I said that we should look at it coming down to this area, and we can see. So it's still on a bearish trend currently. Based on this, on the overall monthly time frame is on a bullish trend. On the overall, this is a bullish trend. If price break this level on this monthly, is when we can say that it's now what, no longer bullish, right? So that is one. Then, but if you look at weekly, weekly is still bullish, right? So it's tapping to this area, and then we should be looking for anything to do what, to buy BTC. Daily is still bullish. You can see that this is still bullish also. So if you want to swing trade this, although this is late already, I won't get in here. But if you want to day trade it, it is still what, bearish. This is how, maybe over the weekend I will come online and I will explain what we call multi-time frame analysis. eh why is this still bearish on this time frame? You can see it's giving what, uh high, then it's give me low, it give me equal high, low again, it give me uh uh lower high, lower low, lower high, about to give us equal low here, and then we might see a reversal to the upper side, which is good. Okay, so but for now, if it comes to this place, is my best entry on this time frame. If price not come to this entry, I wait for price to break structure, okay, completely. And how will I know? At least it should do something like this, and then I'll be able to buy. You can see how simplified I've made these things. It's as simple as that. So don't look for buy opportunity now based on this. And then if you want to now buy, you want to continue the bullish price on the daily time frame, we'll have seen a confirmation. Do we get that? We'll have seen a confirmation on the daily time frame. So let's work more on our skills. Let's work more on all of these things that we've talked about. And then before we know it, trading will be much more easier for us. uh, Trading will be much more easier. You can see now that if you have a daily candlestick confirmation here, there's possibility that we are going to have a very long buy on BTC that everybody is looking for already now. Maybe that is when that buy will begin. But if you don't have that confirmation on a daily, and how do you do that? Let your daily candlestick close, because this thing can still close bearish. This is just some hours to New York section, yeah. So this can still move what, massively. Even my trade that I'm holding currently on JPYs, I'm still skeptical about it. Immediately it breaks some things, I leave. Okay, at least, or I leave at break even. Okay, so but I'm still looking at what price is going to do. So that is why we need to use what, daily time frame. For a longer trade, use daily time frame. But if you want to day trade, just look for what price is going to do on the lower time frame, like 1 hour, 2 hours. At least is good enough for you. So I think we've been able to spend quite a number of what's it called time here, and I've been able to share one or two experience with you. I believe market is going to do all of these things that has been mentioned. It's our job for price to see what price is going to do. Any question before we go? Is there any pair? Is there any pair that we have? I think I look at some. Let me look at my alert. This I'm still waiting for this. NZD CHF. I think I saw analysis on NZD CHF. Yeah, I'm waiting for daily candlestick also on NZD CHF. Normally, it has given me another entry model now. If I want to enter, I will have entered here. Put my stop loss here, very tight. Okay, so then, but for me, but I believe this is going to buy. I believe this is going to buy. So, I won't give out an entry on this yet. So you can see this kind of move. The reason I'm not going to really dabble into this now is that the candlestick did not really give me. I didn't assume this candlestick close above like this, but I'm suspecting that this same move that happens here is likely going to happen here again. So something like this, something like this. Okay, this is something like this that we are likely going to see. You can see that price already doing that. So if I want to enter this now, what will I do? I can go to 1 hour time frame, look for a pattern here. You can see. Let me delete this. Look for a pattern here. I can see now. If I want to get in, I think I should get in on this already. Let's look at it. NZD is going to be a long buy, and this is good. This pair is not aggressive with all this long stuff. It's 82 pips. I want a good what's it called? Something that will give me 200 pips. That's what I want to put my money into. So any other thing before we go? Any other thing? Make sure you like the video, and if you are just joining this YouTube channel for the first time, please help me to follow. Okay, let's go the channel together also. USD card. Yes, I've explained USD card already. I've already talked about USD card. Like I said, instead of me trading USD card, I would prefer more of trading um what I call it earlier, USD CHF. USD CHF is still more. We're supposed to be selling USD card. You can see this was my analysis on USD CHF last week, and it's still going to go down more, I believe. Okay, at least to this area. That is when I'm seeing. Okay, so you can see that already. It gave me, though I day traded it, it gave me 130 pips already. So the remaining, for you to set to this place now is not advisable. Okay, if you only want to scalp or do that. So let's first get to this area, and then we'll see what is the next possible move of price. Any question, please? Is there any question? Is there anything you want me to talk about before we go? As the week goes on, I will also continue updating us on the group on what we should do. So, like I said, I will also prefer to sell USD CHF. Of course, I'm not doing that again. It's late. For day trader, you can look for opportunity on that. Okay, so those are the things that I think we've seen analysis on already. And these are the things that we've seen analysis on. Let me see. This guy is selling massively. I sold this to all this place.
It was Euro JPY.
Euro JPY.
I've,
I've talked about Euro JPY already.
I've been looking. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
was
can
not
see
there.
what EOJPY did last week. If I want to sell EOJPY, which I bear, I might not be able to. It is very rare. It might consolidate. I understand that. I prefer. Why do you prefer? Because Euro 2 is weak. Let me just quickly explain that of what's it called? GBP, USD card and USD CHF. I'm trading USD CHF because CHF is strong. CHF has strength for now. Okay, so but GBP does not have that. Card is also weak. As USD is weak, card is also weak. So what are you going to see? If the two pair is weak, there's possibility that you're going to see pair lagging all around. Okay, but we can have an exceptional move during the New York section, right? We can begin to see exceptional move during the New York section. So there's no string attached, okay, not because of bigger pips, just because of I want to get my entry much more accurate. Do you understand that now, sir? So back to GBP's Euro JPY. Euro JPY, this is what I'm expecting. I got in here. This was where I got in. Okay, so and my stop loss already at my break even already. So price will play around here, I know. But for you to have a massive entry or a best entry is when price break out of this what level. Whenever you are entering here, this is what I do. I apply my full risk management. I apply my full risk management because price is not certain until it's reversed, right? So especially on the 4 hours, until it gives us confirmation on the 4 hours and all of that, you can see that it has not given us any information. These 4 hours can still break this level. That is the truth behind the forex that we trade. That 4 hours can still break that level that we are seeing here down to the downside. So we let price to close before we take our full what decision. So I'm just getting in much more early, okay, using experience. So if price still give us another entry here, good for us, okay. So but what I'm doing here is for price to buy, but until it give me a perfect entry level for me. Is that clear, Mr. Gabriel?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any other analysis? Someone is saying uh, it's been a long time I trade Euro GBP. Euro GBP has been a long time, and the reason I don't trade it is because it lags a lot. It lags a lot. From this my level supposed to have started buying. I've marked this level and I've not even checked back on it. And why did price obey it? Because there's a secret behind marking up your levels. So for me, if you have a good entry here, buy upward. Uh, it's still about 60 something pips to deliver. If it can give you that one before anything happen again, and if it breaks this, we go up. But you can see that price already rejecting this area. You can see the level, the way the candlestick is behaving. So there's possibility of price obeying this what supply. So, but anything price want to do, I'm here to what to follow. I'm here to follow. Any other thing, please? Is there any other thing? Is is there any other thing? Okay, okay. So I think we've done a very good job today. We've been able to check through over 4 to 5, 3 to 5 analysis. We've looked into BTC, we've looked into gold, we've looked into GBP, we've looked into USD CHF, USD card, JPY is also at least. Some JPYs will sell, by the way, because JPY itself is trying to gain strength, but GBP is also strong. So that is why we can see that we are having a kind of a battle between all the JPYs for now. I did a lot of trading on JPY last week. Some closed in profit, while some just kept on hitting my stop loss before going to my levels. But one thing that has helped me that last week was I did a lot of, or a good number of good risk management. Risk management cannot be overemphasized. Risk management is going to save you from the pit hole of the market. Okay, it's going to save you from the pit hole of the market. Mr. Gabriel, want to say something?
No, sir.
Okay, so at this junction, uh, I think we've done quite a number of things, and AUD is going to buy. I've explained that also. We've done quite a number of things. Let's try our best to continue practicing, continue learning, continue working hard. That is the only thing that pays off bills in the trading system. Okay, work out your system with fear and trembling, and then you see them working out for you. Okay, so keep personal motivation, believe in yourself, believe in your skill, and nevertheless work more on yourself, work more on your skill. Okay, it is only someone that has a skill that can make a living. You don't have a skill, you can't make up a living. Okay, make sure you define that skill and then you put in the works, small problems and all of that, get it, and then test your ability. Before you know it, you are going to become a profitable trader. If you need any question, if you need any assistance passing your problem, I'm not going to pass your problem for you, but I might give you some good system that will help you with follow to letter, that will help you to pass it. Okay, so thanks everybody for joining today. Hello everybody on the TikTok also, thanks so much. It has been a wonderful time with every one of you. I pray that this week is going to be profitable for every one of us. Thank you. Bye for now.